WrestleMania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle. From San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on more than a hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match would be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. What a reversal.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Well, really, JR. Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remember.
Hey, how's it feel to embarrass yourself in front of millions of fans?
Oh, would you stop it, King? He's giving it his best shot here.
Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end. And here's the pin.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that would be no easy feat. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career.
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament? This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no. This is classic old-school wrestling at its finest.
Look, JR, he's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is, the ankle lock. He's got it locked in. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
You better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about? And now a pin. This could be it. Excellent counter. What ring presence. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
I tell you, King, sometimes
Oh, man! That's gonna change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on. It's long distance to San Diego, but that's not gonna stop him from making the call.
I don't believe it! 619! Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it? Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one.
He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it! I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly,
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the...
He's going for the pin! Jeez, JR. Don't hold anything back. Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I think it's a damn shame that someone who's worked as hard as Booker T has to overcome a checkered past would turn out to be such an A1 jerk in the end.
Come on, JR. So Booker made some mistakes. So he spent a little time in jail. He did his time and paid his debt. Let it go.
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. I think this crowd has decided to exercise their right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings.
He's going up, JR. This could be big. I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick. That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they take...
Uh-oh. He's got his opponent down on the ropes. You know what that means.
619. He's sending flying with that one. And there's the cover. It looks like he's sizing up his opponent's ankle. We've seen this before.
We certainly have, JR. And there it is. The ankle lock. The ankle lock.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Well, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on Raw.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit losers, make sure you give me some warning so I can get the hell out of here before you do it. I don't want to be any part of what that's going to get me.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
You think this is going to be a back-and-forth kind of match? That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. Boy, Booker T will tell you how great he is until your dadgum ears fall. Quite frankly, I'd rather see him put up or shut up.
What are you talking about, JR? He's a 5-time WCW champion. If that's not putting up, I don't know what is.
WCW was a long time ago, King. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
He went straight for the pin. No eyes on him. There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
Here's the cover, JR.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR. And
he's got his opponent right where he wants him. And these fans know what's coming next.
They sure do, JR. And there it is. A textbook 619.
This could be a pinfall.
JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown, I'd say.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man. I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from... Uh-oh. I think he's looking to call San Diego.
And he connects with a 619. What a shot!
Oh, no.
Last shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else? We could have a pinfall here, JR. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got got something to say to these superstars.
And
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple. He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. I think we're beginning to see the effects of this very tough, very physical matchup on these contestants.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy. There's the pin!
Is that? No, only 2.
I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. Come on.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this! These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no...
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
Here's your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Ray.